1, 2, 3. Lift me up like Dirty Dancing, because I had the time of my... Hi guys, so we have finally cleared out the garages, and we also finished a job which we started when we got the keys, and we just kept putting it off and off, which was clearing the front of the house, and it's finally done. Everything was going great until my dad turned up.
Watch my radiator.
So the original plan when we got the keys, we had a chat and we're like, let's strip all those walls back to bare brick whilst we're not living in it, just so we can eliminate as much dust and health risks as possible. However, we had an estate agent come out and value our house and, you know, give us loads of information. And they said actually 6 million more people go into Rightmove in January, so that's the best time to ever put your house up. And that kind of stuck on our head. So we're like, do you know what? We can move into this house, do it up as we go, do it room by room, and get rid of the other. And then my dad came round and started shifting a load of wall.
So while that did throw a spanner in the works and kind of ruin the plan that we originally thought we had, in hindsight, it's actually been a really good thing for us, because the amount of dust in there, we just didn't anticipate. We've not worked with this kind of plaster before.
It's awful stuff, isn't it?
And the dust was just upstairs. It was just everywhere. And we tried to have the doors shut when we first did it. So it's actually done us a favour, I think, in the long term. So we'll get as much of this out as we can, get as much of the dusty, horrible work finished, and then think about a move-in date.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Oh, that was awful. No, your hands are so cold and hard. Go. So these are actually from our little shed, and they can't go in the skip.
They can go in the skip, but they charge you extra. And skips are already like £320 a pop. So we're going to stick them in the van and take them for free ourselves just up the road.
To the tip.
And yes, we could have done that with like everything, but to bag stuff up, to get it in the car, to take it there, it'd be a month of Sundays. And yeah, I think the initial crap, it's good to have a couple of skips in it.
Yeah, oh God, the skips have been a lifesaver. So I did suggest putting it in the car, and then Ollie was just like, oh, maybe we'll just get the one skip to get the big stuff in out of the way. And then I was like, no, what on earth was I thinking?
It is a dream.
You need a skip.
Yeah.
And so what's the plan now, Ollie? Tell me what to do. Tell me. What's the plan? What we're doing?
It's into the...
Where?
It's into this week's episode.
Into this week's episode. Enjoy! Okay, so I'm going to tackle this part now. I'm going to tackle this room and rip the wallpaper down and hope for the best. So fingers crossed it doesn't all fall down, all the walls fall down.
So, as you can see here, Roisin started to take down the wallpaper in the living room. We really didn't expect it to be as bad as it was, and the more she took away, the worse the wall was getting. You can see at points the paper is literally holding onto the plaster and just lumps to the floor.
You can't even stop the paper, it's just broken. That looks great, doesn't it? Top condition. Top condition, that wall.
Roisin was defeated. She got all the wallpaper off, but just look at the state of this wall. Let's have a look outside and I'll show you why it's like that. This is Tommy, Roisin's dad, having a little look around the house.
There's a load of work here I could do.
Yeah, I know.
You do?
And this is the look. Hang on a minute, haven't we seen that somewhere before? Watch my radiator. So the reason the wall is so bad is because of the gutters and ivy. Let's have a quick look, but we've done a full video on this where you can get a detailed look at it. But it was a bit gammy and a bit horrible, so I've just given it a brush. Clean that out, then we clean that little joint and just reconnect it. Because the ivy had basically got through the gap there and just grown through it all. And you can see here where it's got all the pointing, and it's just gone to nothing. See, yes, ivy can look nice, but you can see here, we're up on the roof, and you can see it's getting right underneath all these roof tiles. So that's what I'm tackling with, and it's gone all through the gutter and up onto the roof and all through there. Rasheen's mum and dad were just visiting for a few hours to have a look at the house. They weren't intending to do any work, but Tommy just can't get away from it. They only had about 6 hours until they were due on a flight to Spain. Tommy just said he'd clear the floor, get it swept up and all nice and tidy for us. We were doing well and everything was getting nice and tidy, as you can see. But then he started sweeping at the walls with a brush and a bit more dust started coming down. And then, as you can see here, he scratched his head, looked at the wall, and the rest, as they say, was history. Okay guys, so what we're going to have a look at now is what the brickwork is like underneath the plaster. Okay, so I've got my father-in-law here, who's going to hopefully not knock down the entire wall. And little Ronan's here as well helping out. So we're just going to have a little look, see what it's like underneath, give us a better idea of what we're working with in the future. Yeah. Right, have a go at that. All we were going to do was take a look at the brickwork, do a little inspection hole, and just take a little bit of the plaster off. And then, as you can see, the floodgates really opened and we just started taking all the plaster off all the walls. This man is an absolute animal for work, and as you can see, he's well prepared in his health and safety Crocs and invisible ear defenders. Coming up is a brilliant solution to a big problem that me and many others have with domestic DIY. One I wish I'd got a long time ago, and I'm going to show you very soon. I bought some decent suits to keep the dust off our clothes and a respirator mask for everyone. Unfortunately, they're not soundproof.
Need someone named harder to someone you can never, yeah. I couldn't see the video.
We'll shut this door.
I can't breathe.
This is what I have to deal with. Everybody. The spirits are up, that's good. Oh yeah, let me put this together. Take that off! She's fine. I know why this is. It's because Rasheen's just had a couple of biscuits. She does this, she'll go all hyped and then she'll crash in a minute. What just happened when she hit the floor will happen in real life. That's the outfit I know now.
That's true.
Camera, make sure it's on the both of us. So guys, if you're liking this video, you know what to do.
Subscribe! And like.
So, loads of dust. I'll show you a quick clip from when I did it. Well, when Rasheen's dad just went hell for leather. So what I bought is it's like a domestic-y, domestic, semi-industrial one. I think more designed for domestic. And I just went for it. So I thought we'll get it, give it a go, see what it's like. An air mover. I did a bit of reading, seemed like a good purchase. I've got some big ducts for it as well. I love a tidy workspace. I think Rasheen hates how tidy, like... No, I am tidy. I love a tidy workspace. You can't beat it. Ah, I ripped it. So I think we're ready to go. I've connected 2 tubes up. I've got 2 5 meters instead of a 10 meter because I thought when we're doing upstairs we might not need the full 10 meters and it'd just be a bit awkward. So connected the 2 5s for in here. We'll turn it on, start hacking at the wall and see how we go. We tinkered with the position of the extractor fan and eventually found out, quite logically, that the closer it is to the dust the better. These lights have also been incredible and make working in these gloomy conditions much easier. I'll put a link in the description for these lights because they're not very expensive. They're about £50 each set and they've been super helpful to us. Now, I didn't actually do much this week because I was obsessed with this extractor fan.
It's alright, isn't it?
Just look at that big bit of dust dropping straight into there and then straight out into the garden. This thing was so good and I wish we got it from day one. Anyway, let's get back to Rasheen working hard in this living room and getting the plaster off these walls. She's getting some decent chunks off here. I bought a wide chisel bit for the SDS drill, which has really helped. The narrow bit just ripped straight through because of how weak the plaster was, just like putting a knife through it. So this wide bit's been really handy. You can see here as well the horsehair that's in the plaster again. At least I hope it's horsehair. And once again here, just showing how handy a skip is as opposed to bagging stuff up, putting it in the car gets dusty, the bag split, drop this piece down, wheelbarrow straight in, never need to see that stuff again. Let's speed this up for you guys. So we all took turns taking down bits of the wall that we could. I tackled the bits at the top that were a little bit more challenging, and Rasheen and Ronan did most of the bits at the bottom. But between us, we got it all done, all the place tidy, and all the rubbish in the skip. And you can see here this little interesting bit that's been left around the door on the left hand side. If anybody has any idea why that's been added or closed off, because we couldn't think of anything, let us know in the comments. And now on to Ollie's top tip for the week. The review of this extractor fan, which I was so excited to use, and here's my thoughts on it. So we've just got that piece of wall, everything off. We're just going to do kind of a wall at a time, get it going. But the main objective of today was to try this out, and it is absolutely amazing. This cost us £190 for the unit, and the 2 lots of 5 metre lengths were, I think, 40 quid each, so £270. But we're going to use it in every single room in the house. Anything that's dusty, plastering, taking the plaster down, brickwork, pointing maybe, although that's outside. But as you can see, literally not a speck of dust in here, and I'll try and add a quick bit of when me and Tommy did it the other day, and you couldn't see. It was like a blizzard for the dust, but there's not even a drop of dust in the air. So one of the best things I've ever bought. So if you're doing anything construction-wise, indoors, kind of DIY domestic, would highly recommend. And you'll probably be able to sell it as well at the end, which is what we'll plan to do.
Next week, me and Ollie are heading to Frankfurt in Germany to go to the Heim Textile event, which is the most incredible event ever. It's all about interiors and textiles and everything like that, and design. So we're going to be heading there next week, and that's going to make the video next week a little bit different. I think this is going to be one of my favourite episodes because it gives you a look into my kind of family life. My parents turned up, they had their first view of the house. It didn't really go to plan, they were very scared of the house, but me and my mum got stuck into ripping down wallpaper, clearing all sorts of rubbish out of the porch, out of the back room. So it's going to be a really good episode, so stay tuned. I can really smell that. Oh my God! Do you want some more toast? What's this? So my mum was here for a week and we got cracking with cleaning the main areas, the kitchen, bathroom and the little utility. It didn't just need a wipe down, we went hell for leather on it and scrubbed it within an inch of its life. Now I'm not afraid to lean against the walls. Okay, so everything has kind of spiralled. Mum, what if something jumps out at me? There's like a cavity. It's gonna lift me up like Dirty Dancing. Cause I had the time of my life. I swear.